Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new, welcome, love. If you're old, thank you for watching. So guys, Remo part 2 ya Tabia, Lemo and Mrs. White, and it looks like, oh, who's this? Lemo Lucia is suing Mrs. White, and of course, knowing Mrs. White, she is not happy about it and she's not having it. But before we get into that, guys, please don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Please watch the ads, guys. I've seen so much improvement on the ads. Please watch it, as well as click the thank you button. And also, if you're a small business wanting to be promoted by me on my platform, hit me up on my Instagram account or comment down below. I'll be doing this for free of charge, as I understand how hard or difficult it may be to promote your business out there. So don't worry, honey, I got you. So guys, before we get into anything today, now I'm having a cup of some green tea with lemons because the tabataluna, yes, I feel. So today's topic is going to be about Dawe Ea Lemo, Leah, Mrs. White. So it looks like Lemo Lucia is suing Mrs. White, guys. So if I keep looking down, don't worry, I'm just reading off here because remember, guys, I don't have my small phone, and small phone Yaka decided it wanted to do its own things. So hey, for now we're just here, but don't worry, whatever I read is gonna be here, so don't worry, guys. So Emma took it to her IG stories. I posted a few things, and let's read from the first IG story. She's like, and this is a screenshot, by the way. On the screenshot, Mutua Buti Sora, how much Kibukai, Humbuka, and all that, and this is what she said. One thing about drama, it will bring me clients. It means that she's girl go Cape Town crossover. Huh? I don't know if she's being sarcastic there, but I sense sarcasm, yeah, but you know. And then the second story is, being my lawyer is exhausting because every 2 minutes you draft a demand letter. I don't know why a lawyer has to draft a demand letter, but okay. And I'm going to understand because I'm not a lawyer and I wouldn't know for what. Then the third picture says, has anyone ever attended our friend's masterclass? I need her email. This could only mean one thing, guys. She is suing Ugyal. I don't know, could it be the obvious, for defamation of character, for explicit content, for I don't know, we'll see. Marana Kisensa, it's defamation of character. I could be wrong. And she says, please, my friends. And then the fourth one says, I'm going to need all the screen recordings from the live video, my girls. If you have, please share. I'm assuming people have shared it to her already because life Ella was, hey, Abba. Marana, guys, I'm still gonna come in with my comments. Let me just give you guys everything and then go to now. So apparently our girl is live now and she is talking nonsense about me. Please record for me. So guys, while Mrs. White nearly live, I was at school, so unfortunately I couldn't screen record, but there is a screenshot I caught here. I'll post it up here. And in the live, someone says anyone seeing Mrs. White is just a waste because she got no money. I don't know, because Mrs. White ubiza arena upatela a certain amount for TikTok. She deleted, I'm guessing she deleted the comments, because if you mention that she doesn't have money, she deletes comments, if you've noticed on her life. If you haven't, then you would argue, but Mina, I've been on her life and I know that once you comment into a young left, she will delete your comment. Then this is what also the next screen recording era. Apparently my lawyers are from Timo. I did hear her life, like I watched it where she was just explaining how the lawyer got fake lawyers. And then last screen recording lawyers are not private investigators. This is all from Lemo's IG, guys. So no the comments, you know, a few people. Let me put this down because so the first comment area. Now that's how an educated hand responds to cheap mahosha, Mrs. White. honestly guys, more honestly, not from the way I'm seeing it, more it's educated person fighting an uneducated person. Because as soon as we mention education, you lost the battle. If you and I are something to prove, really, I'm educated. I'm not saying life is all about the but I'm just saying that if it's the same thing, let me take for an example. It's the same argument as what's this, backing people who don't have kids and people who have kids. If you don't have kids, you have nothing to explain. You understand? So this is the same thing, guys. And then the person goes to say, imagine selling bumps but you don't have a car, property, investment. Miss Girl is crazy and living a fake lifestyle. Continue with her master classes as Sinamona. Lunana, this are master classes. I told you guys in the previous video, are you guys that desperate? Guys, go to school. I want to palang school. Young school. Me myself, as I'm here shooting this, I know after this I have a class to attend. I'm going to school, guys. YouTube is not just solely what I do. There are other things I do. YouTube is just one of them. I wish I could share my other things that I do in life, but that will come on later on. Later on this year or next year. Mara, I'm just trying to show you guys that I'm also juggling YouTube, school, and other things that I do. It's not just this fella. And my comment per se is just what I want to say is, if she claims or says she's a billionaire's wife, she is not carrying herself like a billionaire's wife. And this is what I'm going to say. Billionaire's wife have a PR team to deal with such public stunts. Also, why is she entertaining it? If you're a billionaire's wife, you have a lot of things to do than to entertain the Dama Felanje. And do you understand me, guys? If you're a billionaire's wife, you have a PR team that is making sure that you don't have to deal with such. And also, she doesn't carry herself like a billionaire's wife. If you've went on her lives, no, Mrs. White or billionaire's wife. And that's a billionaire's wife, busy entertaining such things. Billionaire's wives are busy, they are occupied. Guys, tamang le Googleang real billionaire's wives. Who are on TikTok, busy, going on a life the whole day to address something that happened. What? Also, correct me if I'm wrong. Maranna, from someone. Okay, I'm not a frequent viewer of Lemo's videos, but when I do, I've never heard her mention Mrs. White or Mrs. White. I've never heard her. So Mrs. White is fighting the wrong person. She should be fighting her fans because or those who are tagging her. According to now, because now you know why she's fighting them. Also, sharp, yes, that's her past. She did that. Now, what else? What else do you have to bring back to fight with Mrs. White? I'm not a Mrs. White fan, and I would never be a Mrs. White fan because I told you guys that this person's lifestyle is fake. From what she says to what she does not match. They don't even correspond. I'm a billionaire's wife. Mara aune koloi, aune property wena. Mara we a billionaire's wife. Or actually the attraction in a hand sakamo. Those things they work if they want to work. If they don't work, they don't work, guys. Jeding little faster and just work for your things, guys. Jeding is just desperation. Yeah. I'm going to I'm a billionaire's wife. This man sent me how much. I didn't need to. See, this life that people live on social media, guys, is not the one. So please, 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 because Bomi's wife, the masterclass. Masterclass, guys, there are a lot of masterclasses. Masterclass for investment, to go and invest, to improve yourself. When you're a miracle, whenever you're the masterclass to get them in. Really? Our guys, young school. I will never stop preaching about going to school. I know school is exhausting. It's not the one. Lena myself, I'm surprised. I'm not someone who likes school, but I'm there because I know what. At the end of the day, I'm gonna be getting my own money. Have you ever? Do you know that feeling, guys? You don't need to ask for anything from anyone. So yes, her fans can come down on my comment section. Mara. But anyway, guys, comment down below how you feel about the situation. She must stop wasting her time suing Mrs. White because honestly, She's zero. You know, no katla fela ko one of the message ja gale di nagana gore ke di message ja today. She is. But anyway, if this video finds any of them too, this is my message to Lemo, because she wasn't waste her time. She doesn't know anyone, any explanation. In fact, she did mention this somewhere in she did mention that this was her life before, and she decided to change, and she went back to school. So she owes anyone. She doesn't know anyone, any explanation. As for Mrs. White, if you are so much of that billionaire's wife, you are occupied, you have a lot of things to do. I don't know now going on a life and addressing such things. If anything, and I see you guys on her life, if anything, you guys are busy telling her, yeah, she's obsessed with you. No, Mrs. White is the one who's obsessed about this one. Because if no, you're schooling, if you're doing things for yourself, you wouldn't have time to your life for address such things. People who are working, they don't have time for your life for address 3 hours, 4 hours on a life. So please, guys, please comment down below how you feel about the situation. And for today, I'll know if you've reached this far in the video. If you drop down a like heart, I'll know if you reached this far. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. That is the scope of the hour. If you like such content, please don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe.